Hi, honey. Hope everything is well in beautiful sunny Florida. I hope you got this package. If you did, you're gonna see an insulin pump in it. I gave you a case. You don't have to use that, but it needs to be enclosed in something because of the humidity. We don't want to keep having button errors. And I also gave you a couple of other things. There's a charging disc, which is pretty cool. You can just set your phone on it and it'll charge. You got to plug it in, obviously, to the wall, the disc. And you got some skin tack, and you also have some alcohol wipes. I didn't know if you needed anything else, but if you do, just let me know, okay? I wanted to make this quick video just to show you how to set up the pump. All right, when you get this, I wore this pump for about 5 days with not one problem whatsoever. It's in perfect shape. It's really, really nice. So what I suggest is you use this pump as your main pump, and the one that you have now that you're using, you take the battery out, okay, rewind it, take the battery out, and put a piece of like maybe tissue in where the battery's supposed to go, or excuse me, where the reservoir is supposed to go. Don't shove it all the way in, just cover it. You could put a little aluminum foil over it and take the battery out, put the battery cap back in, okay? And then save it as a backup pump in case this fails. Then you have that one to go on. Put it with all your other stuff, your backup Raleigh link. And so let's get started. Listen, the first thing you need to do is go into your Loop app. You need to stop the video, go into your Loop, and you need to write down everything. You need to write down the time and your basal rates. So I believe your basal rate at midnight is 0.65. Then you need to, write that down. Write all 3 of your basal rates down. I believe whatever it is, but I think it's 3. Then you need to write down everything. Your insulin sensitivity factor, which I believe is 1 to 40. All right. Then you need your carb ratio is 1 to 14. You need to write that down. You need to write down the correction factor. All right, that's in the Loop setting. You just need to make note of every single setting, and that's way down on the bottom to the right. You click settings. I'm sure you know all this by now, but you click settings, then you click on the insulin pump, and you'll see all the different settings in there. Just make sure you write them all down, okay? So as you can see, I don't know if the video's showing you, but I have high blood sugar, about 216. So the easiest thing for you to do, once you write everything down, we're gonna put a battery in the pump. So take a quarter, which you've been doing, I'm sure. Very easy, just unscrew it, and you have a new battery cap. Oh, I'm gonna send you another battery cap just in case too. All right, I'll put that in the kit. All right, you're gonna unscrew it. You're gonna put your battery in there. Make sure you always put a fresh battery in. You can use these alkaline batteries. Don't use anything else, but because the Loop. Now, once you do that, you tighten it just nice and easy. You're gonna see a countdown, and I think you know this. It's already done this for you. But this is when the battery is out for a long period of time. It's gonna come up with an error. It's gonna say battery limit out too long or an A21, and you'll see the error. Here it comes up right now. Don't panic. Every pump does that if you have the battery out for too long. That's why when you change batteries, you take one out, put it right in. So this was setting, see, battery out limit. No worries. First thing you do, you press escape. It gets it blinking, you click act, you're all set. It's done, okay? That's gone. Now, the backlight is this bottom button, which I'm sure you know. So we're gonna click the backlight. Oops, we can't. We're gonna go to, let's try to do without the backlight. You're gonna see 12-hour setup and a 24. Top, bottom. So if I press the bottom, it scrolls to 24. Press the top, it's at 12. I'm gonna press act. Activate. Act means activate. So I'm gonna activate 12. Then it's gonna ask me, press act to change the time. So I'm gonna press act to change the time. There's the time. So right now it's 9:58. I'm just gonna say it's 10 o'clock, okay? So I'm gonna go up. You got your AM here. I'm gonna go up to 10 o'clock. Hope you can see all this. Then I'm gonna press act to activate that 10, and it's gonna move over to minutes. It's 10 o'clock. Let's just say it's 10:03. So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, still on AM, press act. Now it asks me the date, the year. Well, we know it's not 2005. I know that was a good year. So I'm gonna keep going up until I get to 2018, activate it. We know it's the 9-month, so I'm gonna just scroll backwards. It's easier, right? We also know it's the 11th day. So I'm gonna go up to the 11th. Press act. Hopefully you can see all this, okay? Then it says to me, got a little shadow. It says, is the time correct? And it says no, which the cursor's on no. So I'm gonna move the cursor down with the bottom button and press yes. Time is correct. Now it's gonna ask me to check settings, okay? So I'm gonna have to press act, or excuse me, escape, and then act. Now it's cleared. Now what I can do is I can go down here and I can rewind. So I press act, escape, escapes out of that menu. So I'm gonna press act, and you can see a little better because the backlight's on. And I'm gonna go to bolus. I'm gonna go to use wizard bolus, okay? And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go down to bolus wizard setup. I scroll down, press act. I'm going to review the settings. I'm gonna edit it for you. Hopefully they'll stay in there, but I'm gonna go edit settings. Wizard on, make sure that's on. If it's not, you're gonna press act. You're gonna go up, down to on, press act again, activate it. So carbs units are in grams. Your carb ratio is 14. So I'm gonna set that at 14. Hopefully this will be in for you when you get it. I think it will. These settings stay, the time and date do not, okay? Just press act. You only need one carb setting, okay? Sorry about that, but I'm gonna do this.